Hello, I'm going to share a quick drill that can directly aid in the development of the barbell bench press. So let's say that you're watching an athlete perform the barbell bench press and you see that they are either not tight in the start position or they are getting soft at some point during the movement. What I mean by soft is that they're not properly utilizing their lats, muscles of the shoulder and shoulder blades, okay? They're not remaining tight in those positions. What are we gonna do about it? Some coaches will use the cue, hey, pull the bar apart. This is a great cue, it's an effective cue, but a lot of times it's really hard for the athlete to understand what that means and what it should feel like. So the addition of this drill, the band pull apart, can really help the athlete understand what it should be feeling like to pull the bar apart or remain tight throughout the lift in the muscles of the shoulder in the lat. Okay. Another quick side note on the importance of staying tight. Okay, if the shoulders are maintaining a tight position in the lats, first of all, it gives them a solid foundation to press from. Second of all, it allows them to further utilize the muscles of the lower body. We as coaches know when an athlete can utilize the muscles of the lower body properly during the bench press, it totally aids in the lift, okay? So this is just a first step in being able to properly perform the lift and utilize the lower body. Okay, so what is the drill? First, when selecting a band, make sure the athlete can successfully pull the band apart, maintaining good form, okay? I'll get to the form in a second, but a band like this, probably too thick, especially if the athlete's having this type of problem, okay? So the athlete will get in a position where their weight is evenly distributed in their feet and they're standing up straight. Then I cue the athlete to hold the band slightly beyond the shoulders, okay? This is pretty close to where they will initiate their bench press from, okay? So arms straight out in front of them. They're going to get slightly tight in the shoulders and then squeeze the shoulder blades together as their arms move away from the midline. Okay? I don't know if you can see or not, but my hand is slightly pulling apart as I move my arm away from the midline. This is something that's more isometric during the lift, but the athletes can actually feel themselves do that during the band pull apart. Also, it will kind of naturally allow them to feel what it is for their lats to get tight. As the arms travel away from the midline, that will naturally happen for some athletes. If the athlete is still having trouble pinching their shoulder blades together, ideally the athlete's shoulder blades will be pinched together when the arms are at a T. Ask the athlete if you can touch them. If they say yes, put your hand like this in between their shoulder blades and ask them to pinch. This will often take care of that problem, and then they'll go, oh, okay, that's how I pinch my shoulder blades together. Okay, one last demonstration here. Okay, side angle. And then maybe a little bit, you can see the shoulder blades. Yeah, overall, great exercise to add maybe as a superset or into a warm-up. Another quick last note, the closer the athletes hold the band, the more resistance or the harder it will be. The further away, the easier it will be. So that's a good way to progress or regress the exercise if you don't have a lot of different weighted bands. All right, thanks.